Good evening everyone. So all these 4 days we were discussing about rational and real numbers, AP, GP, HP that we are going to use now. All these real numbers also we are going to in the next topics also. So today actually we are going to discuss about quadratic equations. I will show you what all we are going to discuss. And all these days I was giving you questions and challenges, right, by giving the questions. Today I am going to take a challenge from you. If you are going to give me the challenge, okay, so please share with your friends, ask them to come and wait for me to give it, take your challenge, okay, no? So write in the chat box who are ready for the for giving the challenge. Right, Lojan, very nice, very nice. So we are going to wait for that. Okay, let us see what topics we are going to study today, right? So in quadratic equation for the day we have nature of the roots. Already you know how to solve the roots by using factorization method and using the formula and other things, right? And after that we are going to discuss relation between the roots as well as the coefficients, right? So we are going to have some coefficients for the quadratic equation as well as the roots. The relation we are going to find out, we are going to solve some problems on that. And then we are going to have transformations of the equations when we are going to take the roots are increased by some number or multiplied by some number or decreased by some number or divided by some number. All these things we are going to discuss today, right? Let's get into that. Before that, how these quadratic equations are going to be useful in real life, that I am going to show you, right? See here, the very first one is, how many of you like basketball? You please write in the chat box. You can see that when you are going to throw basketball, right, in the goalpost here, you can see that the motion of this one here is a parabola, right? Isn't it a parabola here? That parabola equation, you can see that V is equals to y v naught t minus half into gt square there. Cricket, okay, I also like cricket, but here we are going to discuss cricket ball is going to take parabolic form only. I am just showing here basketball. So you can see that v naught t minus half into gt square there. Gt square, t is, we know that t is time and g we know gravity and v naught is initial speed when you are going to throw the ball. Right, all this if you are going to put it in this equation, you are getting a parabolic equation. This equation represents the actually quadratic equation in terms of t. Right, so there we are going to use to find the value of t by solving the quadratic equation. So you are going to get the time when it is going to take the maximum height. You are going to find the time, how much time it is going to take to the goalpost. Right, so all these things we are going to find by using quadratic equation, parabolic path of not only this, but also you know that the projectile motion of this satellite into the orbit, okay, now that is also parabolic path. So there also we are going to use quadratic equations. And next one is, how many of you seen these cable bridges like this in your city? Please give me thumbs up then. Okay, so there you can see that cable bridges, if you are seeing, all these cables are going to be hanged to one path there, that is parabolic path again. So again they are going to solve by putting these 2 points, how much height is required and all these things. Right, so there also we are going to use quadratic equation. And then last one is, there are some architectures like this. You can see parabolic domes are there. So the domes are also they are putting over here in the roof. So there also they are going to use this quadratic equation, right? Very nice. Now, so what is quadratic equation? That if you are taking an equation with x as variable here and x square we are taking in this place here. Right, x is variable, a, b, c are real numbers, they are coefficients of x square and x here and constant and equating to 0. This is quadratic expression that we know already. When we are taking is equals to 0, that is giving us what? Quadratic equation. And here a is not equal to 0. If a is equals to 0, then this term is not going to be there. And we left with only bx plus c, which is going to be representing what? A linear equation. So definitely a should be not equals to 0 and all a, b, c are constants and real numbers in this case to get a real quadratic equation, right? And then and we have equation, how to solve this equation. We know the formula. What is that formula? Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That I am going to show how we are going to get that. I am just writing the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c there is equals to 0 is the quadratic equation. You can take a common here, a is common, then we have left x square plus bx is there, but we have divided with a here because a is common there, plus c is equals to 0. Now this is of the form what? A perfect square, but some of the terms are missing. To get that one here, I am just multiplying x square plus 2bx divided by a, plus you can see that 2 we are multiplying and dividing here, b by 2a is there, so we are just adding b square by 4a square, and as we have added here, we need to subtract, but multiplied by a is there, so you are going to left with b square by a plus c is equals to 0. On taking LCM here, you are going to end up with this. You can see that a square here, 2 into and a here, and this is b square and again b square here. That is giving us x plus b by 2a whole square. Okay, na? So m plus n whole square, if you are writing m square plus 2mn plus n square. And this one, if I am taking on the right side by taking LCM, you are going to end up with b square minus 4ac by 4a. Right, if you are taking a that side, and then x plus b by 2a whole square is equals to, you have left with b square minus 4ac by 4a square. Then you can simplify further by taking square root that side, that is going to be plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and if I am taking minus b by 2a that side, you are going to get our formula here, that is this one here, minus b plus or minus square root of d by 2a. Now here you can see d value as b square minus 4ac. That is called as discriminant. Why we are calling it as discriminant? Because it is going to describe the roots, the nature of the roots of this quadratic equation. You can see that these are the roots here. We are going to define the nature of the roots. That is why we call it as discriminant, right? And then, so let us solve some problems on this. Okay, now, so I am giving an example by using this formula or by taking factorization method that already you know. So I am giving here x square minus 3x plus 2 is equals 0. Very simple equation I am taking, that you can see the product of these two, 1 and 2, if I am taking 2, and 1 plus 2 is giving us 3. Directly you can take 1 comma 3 are the roots over here, right? So by the time I am going to give a difficult equation, now you give me the challenge to solve a quadratic equation. You give me a quadratic equation, or you can just give me the values of a, b, c, coefficients of x, y and constants, x square, x and constant. I am going to solve in a second without taking the formula and any method. Okay, na? So I am going to give a difficult one now. 2x square minus 7x plus 5 is equals to 0. Now how do you give the roots there? Write in the comment box. 1 comma 2, very good. Right. 4x square minus 3x plus 3 is there. One equation is given. 4x square minus, that should be having definitely rational roots. Others also will give. No, you just give me only rational roots, which is going to have a rational root. 5, 6, 8 if I am taking. Rational roots, I am asking for the equation which is going to have a rational roots there. This is not having rational roots here. Right. 369 is there, 3x square plus 6x plus 9 is there. So you are just taking is equals 0. By taking the formula only you are going to get, because here 3 if I am going to take x square plus 2x plus 3 is equals 0. There here you are writing x is equals to plus or minus minus b plus or minus that only, because it is irrational. So I am asking you to give, I am asking you to give an equation which has real roots. 5 by 2 comma 1, very good. The equation 2x square minus 7x plus 5 is equals to 0 if we are taking. then x is equals to 1 comma and 5 by 2. Okay, na? Those are the roots. 2, 4, 6 is not going to give that also. If you are taking 2 common, x square plus 2x plus 3 is equals to 0, which is not giving any rational roots there. I am asking for the equation which has rational roots. 8x square plus 8x minus 3 is equals to 0. Give me the roots for this. $24 you are taking, that is not giving. Okay, I will only give, right, very good. 2x square plus 8x plus 4 is there, 4 is equals to 0. Then 2 you are taking common, x square plus 4x plus 2 is equals to 0. This has rational, irrational roots only, minus 4 plus or minus square root of taking, that is going to be 12 divided by 2. Okay, na? So these are the roots, these are irrational. I am asking x square minus 7x minus 8, that is very easy. That is going to give us the roots as 1 comma 7. I will give a difficult one then for you. 3x square minus 8x minus 11 is equals to 0. Give me the roots of this equation. YouTube lovers, they have given A2, B8 and C8, the roots will be minus 2, minus 2. 2x square minus 7x, 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is there, which is going to have again irrational roots only here. That is giving us 7 plus or minus square root of 49 minus 8, 24 if you are taking 25, 5 comma 3, that 6 there. This is going to have the roots here. You can give the roots for this one there. That is, here you can write 6 and 1, right? So which is going to be 6, 1 if I am taking 2 common, x is going to be 3, or and 1 by 2 if you are taking. So those are the roots. Cross check there. Very nice. And here that is going to be, again here you are taking minus 11, that is going to be 11 by 3 comma 1 you are going to get. Minus 1, right? Very good. Right. Very nice response, wonderful response from you guys. Thank you very much for that. So please like this stream. Very nice. We have solved many of these questions. You can see the roots here. Easily we are finding that. Okay, na? So 11 by 3 comma minus 1, they are all rational here. You can see here when they are integers also we are finding. Very nice. Thank you. Right. Now let us discuss the nature of the roots here. Now we have seen that equation square root of b square minus 4ac is there and minus b plus or minus divided by 2a is there. Now this particular term is going to change the roots, the nature of the roots. How it is going to change, we are going to see that. Let's see, if I am taking d is equals to b square minus 4ac, that is this here. And if d is positive, if it is positive, square root of a positive number is always giving us what? A real number. When a comma b comma c belongs to a real number. All these are real numbers, then only we are going to take this as nature of the roots there. And based on d here, the nature of the roots we are going to describe. D is positive, real and distinct I have given already. If d is equal to 0, this is 0, then we have left with what? Minus b by 2a. So only one root. But you can consider that is quadratic equation, we are definitely going to have two roots. That is why we are taking them as equal. So that is why real and equal we are getting. If d is negative, then it is going to become imaginary, because negative number, let's say root over minus 3 we are getting. For example, I have an equation x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now give me the roots of this equation. X is equals to minus 1 plus or minus square root of minus 3 divided by 2. So this one here is not real number. For this particular equation, x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Then minus root 3 I have given already on the first day, that root over minus 1 is equals to, we are taking iota I. Okay, now that is imaginary number, I have given that. So complex number is going to cover entire imaginary number as well as real number. So here root over minus 3 we are getting iota, which is representing imaginary when the discriminant is becoming negative. Here in this case it is minus root 3. So discriminant here you can see that it is negative, that is why it is going to give us imaginary. I am going to derive more of this, like again I am going to divide this. When the discriminant is positive there will be real numbers. Why don't I find the condition for to be rational as well as integers, as if I am taking natural numbers also. Let's see that. So roots we are going to take. First discriminant is negative, then obviously if you are taking imaginary numbers you are going to get, and discriminant is equal to 0, this one you are going to get, and discriminant is positive, real and distinct we are going to take, that I have given already. Now again real and distinct in this again, if D is perfect square, so if D is perfect square, then you are going to end up with rational numbers. Just now we have seen a lot of questions there. For example, 3x square minus 8x minus 11 is equals to 0. In this case, let us see discriminant. What will be delta is equals to, or D is equals to, that is 64 minus 3 4s are 12 into 11, if you are going to consider that it is going to be 132. Okay, na? So this is plus here, which is going to give us 196, which is square root of what? 14 only, na? So this is perfect square. 14 square is perfect here. That square and square root are going to get cancelled. You are going to end up with what? Their rational roots. That is why I am particularly giving that discriminant is perfect square. You are going to end up with what? Rational roots. And then if again rational roots A, B, C must be rational in this case. You can see 3, 8 and 11 are rational. Somebody was giving that irrational coefficients, in that we are not going to get. After taking these conditions also, if A, B, C are not rational. But if A, B, C are rational, then definitely you are going to end up with what? Rational. And also if discriminant is perfect square. After that, I think anybody is going to give me when we are going to get natural numbers as the roots here. After this condition here, what should be the condition to be natural numbers? Give me that in the chat box. To be natural numbers, that's a challenge for you. Minus 2b by a is equal roots when discriminant is greater is equals to 0. P by Q form, D is equals to not a perfect square, no. D is perfect square, then only we are going to get rational numbers. After that I am asking for the natural numbers. Natural numbers I am asking you to give what is the condition to be. Delta is D is 0, no, minus B we are not taking that. Anybody give me that? A is not equal to 0. No, if A is equal to 0, that is not at all representing a quadratic equation. 2A is equals to 1. Very good, near Devant, actually you are very near. 2A must be equals to 1? No? No need to be 2A actually, very good. Very near. But it should be actually A. 2A is equals to 2, Lochan has given, very good. A is equals to 1. And yes, Prasad has given, very nice. A is equals to 1 is correct answer. But one more condition is there along with that, that is going to be A, B comma C also integers. A is equals to 1. Okay, na? I am going to show you, actually you are thinking that minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A is there. If A is equals to 1, still we have left with 2. How it is going to become an integer? That I am going to show you how we are going to get an integer there. Okay, na? Here I am writing minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A here. So I was taking there A is equals to 1 if I am taking, and B comma C belongs to integers. And not only that, in the above condition, discriminant is what? Perfect square here. Perfect square we are writing, discriminant there, perfect square. Now let us take B comma C, both are even numbers. If you are taking even numbers, B is even number, this is already even number because 4 is multiplied here. So I am taking B is even here. There is one condition, B is even if I am writing. Then this is even, and obviously this is even, this is also even. Total you are having even. Even plus even is going to give us even. Even minus even is also going to give us even. So even is going to get cancelled here, then you are going to cancel out this one there, then you have left with a there. So are you getting that? You are going to get there a is equals to, if you are writing 1, then you are going to left with what? Integer there. Similarly, if you are writing b is odd if I am writing. This is odd here, this is odd if I am going to write, and then this one also here, in this case I am writing odd. Odd is there, here odd minus even. Odd minus even is going to be again odd only. Odd plus odd again is going to give us even. Odd minus odd also is going to be giving us even. So even divided by 2 is there, this is getting cancelled, a is already 1 there. So you are going to left with again integer there. So we are going to have integer there if you are taking a is equals to 1. Very nice. That was a good response. And then we have nature of the roots of the equation. So we need to find when the coefficients of a, 2b and c, they have given quadratic equation when they are in AP. Yesterday we were discussing that AP and GP there. So AP, if you are taking, what was the condition? That 2b is equals to a plus c. Now let us use this 2b plus a plus c for the discriminant here. Now we know that delta or d is equals to discriminant is equals to, so this is 4b square, because here instead of b what we are having 2b there, that is why I am taking 4b square minus 4 into a times c. Now you can see that what is 2b is equals to a plus c. Can I write this one as a plus c whole square minus 4ac, because squaring of this one is giving us 4b square. Here on the right side it will be a plus c whole square. Very nice. So which is equals to, we are again simplifying this, a square plus c square minus 2a plus 2ac, and then minus 4ac, which again minus 4ac is there, plus 2ac is there. By adding these two we will get a square plus c square minus 2ac, which is again perfect square, a minus c whole square. Perfect square is always greater than or equal 0. We are going to have discriminant is a minus c whole square, that is square root will get cancelled. You are going to end up with, if there will be two cases, if a is equals to c, then your roots are going to be real and equal. In this case your discriminant is equals to 0. What if a is not equals to c? If a is not equals to c, then they are going to be real and distinct. They are going to be different roots. Okay, now if a is not equals to c. Now here a is equals to c, if I am taking the one condition, a is not equals to c, another condition. But in both cases one thing we can confirm, that is the roots are always real, they are not imaginary. So by using AP also we can find that the nature of the roots of the any given equation, right? So the next we are having relation between roots and coefficients here. So for that one we know that alpha comma beta, if I am going to consider two roots here, then an equation ax square plus bx plus c can be factorized into like this factors. This we are writing x minus alpha is one factor if alpha is the root there, and obviously x minus beta is also another factor if beta is also root. Why we are taking a here? Because you can see x and x multiplying x square, you are going to get x square coefficient on the left side it is a. So on the right side also we need to consider is equals to multiplied by a there. So now you can multiply this. We are going to get x square minus alpha plus beta times x there plus alpha beta. Now you just compare these two equations. What is the coefficient of x square? X square coefficient is equals to a only, coef of x square is given by a only. And what is the coefficient of x here? Coefficient of x if I am taking. On the left side we can see that it is b. On the right side you can see that it is alpha plus beta. You just have to compare them, that it is going to give us left side, on the left side it is b. On the right side it is minus a times of alpha plus beta. What will be alpha plus beta in this case? Then it is going to be minus b by a. Now then, what is the constant on the both sides? Constant if you are taking, constant on the left side it is c. On the right side you can see that there alpha beta constant is alpha beta times a is also there. A into alpha beta. What would be our alpha beta, which is equals to C by A? Or simply you can write, instead of B, you can write x square coefficient. Instead of A, you can write here x coefficient. Sorry, B as x coefficient, A as x square coefficient. C is constant and A as x square coefficient. So by writing them, you can get the relation between the roots. You can see alpha, product of the roots, and this one over here is sum of the roots. Okay, now, so I am going to give that as an equation. Okay, so I have proved that. You can see that alpha plus beta is giving us minus B by A and alpha beta is giving us C by A. Right. So let me give a question on this. So what if I am going to write x square plus 2x minus 7 is equals to 0. This does not have what roots here? Rational roots here. It would be irrational. But still, if alpha comma beta are the roots over here, are roots of this equation, okay now, then I am asking you to find alpha cube plus beta cube. Give me the value of this. Try to find out that. I am asking you to find alpha cube plus beta cube value by taking what equation I have given in real numbers, that identities I was taking, alpha cube plus beta cube formula, that it is giving us minus 8, minus 2, minus 9. Everybody is getting different answer. Very good. You are trying to solve that. Very nice. I think Mr. Challenger is asking for the notes. Okay, so I'll let you know where we are going to get these notes. You can see in the description of this video, Telegram channel will be there. Please click on that. If you find, then please give me the like over here in the chat box, as well as for the stream also you give the like. Minus 9 you are getting, minus 50 somebody is getting. Very nice. Pratap, Lochan, nice. Sanjana, very nice. Devil Rider, Revant, Revati, very nice. All are trying. Very nice, very nice. Rohit Sharma. Okay, Rohit Sharma will become a captain. Right, most of you are getting minus 9. Some of you are getting minus 50. Let us see that. Very nice response here. I could see that. Cult fan of MSD is getting minus 9. Right. I think Harikumar has found a telegram link. Very nice. Like the stream. If you are getting that notes there, that channel, there we are going to post all the notes, whatever we are going to solve the questions and all these things. Right. Thank you very much for your response. Let us see what we are going to get here. I am just giving that. If you are having the same answer, please give me thumbs up. That we can write this one as alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Now from this equation, alpha plus beta is equals to minus 2, alpha beta is equals to minus 7. We just have to plug in these values, sum of the roots as well as product of the roots, in the given expression or whatever the identity we have taken for alpha cube plus beta cube. Alpha plus beta is minus 2 whole cube you are writing, minus 3 alpha beta is minus 7, alpha b plus beta is again minus 2 there. Now you can see this one here is minus 8 there, minus again minus 21 times 2 is going to give us what? 42, which is giving us minus 50. Minus 50 our answer. Who are all getting minus 50? Please give me thumbs up. Very nice. Telegram is not working. I'll definitely tell the technical team. They are going to resolve that. Definitely you are going to get the notes over there. Very nice. A lot of people have got minus 50. Very nice response. What a lovely response. Show the symbol, love symbol in the chat box. Very nice. Right. So I am going to give one more question on this. Even though we are not going to have the roots here. In this case we are having irrational. Now I am giving here imaginary roots. Let's say x square minus x and then plus 3 is equals to 0. I am just taking 2 here. Now I am asking you to find 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. This is somewhat easy, but somewhat easier than this. I hope everybody is going to give this. Thank you, Nitya. Thank you, Sanyukta. Very nice. Thank you, Sriya. Bhavani, Nandu. Okay, so for now maybe they are not posting notes, Jambi Slayer, but still I am going to let them know. Technical team definitely will support you. So in the link you can join that link. Okay, na? So in that Telegram they are going to post everyday notes, right? -9 again, Srinu. Very nice. Somebody is getting, Tulsi Krishna is getting -11 by 9, 13 by 9. Nice, nice. Okay, Pravalika is giving the response for that. They are posting the notes. Please check. Please check in Telegram. They are giving the notes. -11 by 9. Let us see that. Maybe Padmavati is not getting the answer. Crying. No need to worry. No need to worry. Now let us simplify this further. That it is going to give us LCM if you are writing alpha square plus beta square by alpha square beta square. Now in the numerator you can write it as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta, which is going to get cancelled. That is the identity we were taking on the first day, and alpha beta whole square. Now you can see alpha plus beta is given by 1 by 2 in this case. Alpha plus beta is 1 by 2 and alpha beta is equals to 3 by 2. So here the values we have got, we just have to substitute these values here. Then let us check what we get here. Alpha 1 by 2 whole square is there, that is giving us 1 by 4 minus 2 into alpha beta, that is 3. So 1 by 4 minus, and if I am taking 3, if I am writing, that it is going to be 3 divided by alpha beta whole square, that is 9 by 4. On taking LCM, you are going to get -11 by 9. So yes, many of you got -11 by 9. Very nice. Very good work. Very nice. But definitely I am going to challenge you one very nice question in nature of the roots and the relation between the roots and coefficient. You wait for that. Okay, na? So many of you are solving very good, right? Nice. So your challenging question will come after this part here. You can see that if you are writing the cubic equation ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0 and the roots are alpha, beta, gamma there, then you can write this equation as a times of x minus alpha times of x minus beta times of x minus gamma, because all these are our roots, and you can, if alpha is root, x minus alpha is the factor of this equation or polynomial, you can say that. That is why I am writing is equals to a into x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. So all the roots I am taking as factors here and multiplying, and which is going to give us the equation there. Now why we are taking a again? Because x cube coefficient on the left side it is a. Because if you are multiplying all these x's here, you are going to get only one. So to make a here, I am just multiplying a on both sides there. Okay, na? So on simplification of this one here, what do we get? So a into, then you just have to multiply x cube, x into x into x, x cube you are getting. Then after that, I am trying to find out the x square coefficient. You can see x into x, x square into minus gamma. So minus gamma, again x into minus alpha, that is plus alpha, and x into minus beta. So minus already I have taken, that is going to be beta x square. Now I am trying to find out the value of the coefficient of x here, that it is going to give us x here alpha into beta or beta into gamma you are taking. So x you are taking beta gamma plus, again x we are taking alpha gamma, and here x we are taking alpha beta. So plus alpha beta into x, and at the end we are taking all the constants here, multiplying, you are going to get alpha beta gamma. Now you just have to compare these two. You can see the sum of the roots here, alpha plus beta plus gamma, alpha plus beta plus gamma into a is there on the left side is equals to, on the left side it is going to be b. and here minus is also there, minus I am taking. What will be sum of the roots? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a. Similarly, you can just compare the coefficient of x there. You are going to get alpha plus alpha beta, then beta gamma, then again gamma alpha is equals to, here on the left side it is c, and a multiplied here I am taking on the left side, right side, that is going to be divided by a, and alpha beta gamma is equals to minus d by a. Or simply you can write here b as coefficient of x square, a is the coefficient of x cube, and c as coefficient of x and a as x cube coefficient, d as constant and a as x cube coefficient. You can write all this one for any of the equation if you are writing cubic equation. Okay, now I am going to give a simple example on this, very small example, but definitely after this example there will be a challenging problem. You wait for that one. Okay, now how many of you ready? Give me the thumbs up in the chat box, spam it. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a we are taking here. Already I have shown you how we are taking that, and then this is called as product of 2 at a time. The product of 2 roots here at a time, and we are taking sum. So this can be called as sum of the product of the 2 roots at a time here. That is giving us c by a. And the last one is product of all the roots is equals to minus d by a. I am giving a simple example here. I am just taking x cube 2 here minus 8x square plus 4x minus 1 is equals to 0. I am asking you to find if alpha gamma beta gamma gamma are the roots of this equation. I am asking you to find alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube. Okay, so many of you ready here? I can see a lot of thumbs ups here. Please solve this one. After checking the next question, you can like the stream there. If you are liking that question, you can like the stream also. Very nice. 64. Bandhav. Very good. It was instant. Okay. Somehow you have got wrong answer maybe, but you tried very well. Let us see that. Somebody is getting 3. Nikhil. Rishwant is getting 64 again. Sujata has got 64. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. 64. Many of you are getting 64 here. So what you can write here, alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube. I have given one equation there. Oh, many of you are getting 64. Very nice to see that. Very nice. I'll take the equation that I have given in rational numbers, real numbers. Very nice. So I can give you that equation, alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube minus 3 alpha beta gamma is equals to alpha plus beta plus gamma times of alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square minus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Okay, now you can see sum of the roots we have, product of the roots we have, and this one also you can write it as sum of the roots whole square minus 2 into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. So this particular one I am going to write again. So alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube is equals to 3 alpha beta gamma plus alpha plus beta plus gamma times of, then we are having alpha plus beta plus gamma whole square minus 3 times of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. You just have to substitute these values in this. What do we get here? 3 alpha beta gamma, that is giving us sum of the roots I am writing here, alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to 4, and alpha beta gamma if you are taking, that is going to be 1 by 2, and alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to, you are having 2 there. Just have to plug in all these values, 3 into 1 by 2 plus alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is 4, and then alpha plus beta plus gamma, again you are taking whole square, that is going to be 16 minus 3 times of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, which is giving us 2 there. Okay, na? So which is 3 by 2 plus 4 into, what do we have here? 16 minus 6 is giving us 10 there, that is giving us 40 40 into 80, 83 by 2. Please let me know that how many of you are getting 83 by 2 there. No, that is wrong. Alpha plus beta plus gamma whole cube is wrong. I'm very sorry for that, but it is mistake. Right, thank you very much for your love. Show me that in the chat box. If you are liking this question, maybe you are having this, please give me thumbs up for this stream. Please like the video. Right, 83 by 2, very good answer. Most of you are getting again, you tried very well. Very nice, thank you very much. Right, now this comes to the challenging part of this. Okay, now your question is alpha, beta, gamma. If I am taking the roots of the equation, then I am asking you to form an equation which is going to be taking alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube is minus 6 and alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to 1. If you want to challenge your friends, share this video and ask them to find this equation whose roots are alpha, beta, gamma and given these conditions there. I'm solving in a minute. Synthetic factorization, no. Very well tried, Devant. Very nice. In a minute we are going to solve. How many of you feeling somewhat difficult this question is? Right. Nikhil, very nice. Pradeep, you tried very well. Lakshmi, maybe factorization, we can try that. Let us see that. X cube minus, Jambi Slayer has given that answer. Let us see that. X cube plus 6x square plus x plus 2. Okay, na? Let us see that equation is correct or not. Okay, na? Somebody has given. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice try for solving this question. We need to take alpha plus beta plus gamma. That we don't know. Okay, na? But we have product of the roots 2 at a time and then we have product of all the roots also. For this equation, we need to get x cube plus alpha plus beta plus gamma here into x square here. This is minus here and then plus the sum of the roots 2 at a time into x there plus alpha beta gamma is equals to 0. So for this one, this equation, here also we are taking minus there. So we need to find alpha plus beta plus gamma. Just now I have given identity that we have discussed in real numbers, that is alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube is equals to minus 3 alpha beta gamma plus alpha plus beta plus gamma into, we have this one here which is going to be alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square plus 2 into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Okay, na? So this is how you are taking. Now a simple small change here, that it is here minus. Okay, na? Now you can see that alpha plus beta plus gamma cube, alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube is given by minus 6 is equals to, what is this value? 3 into minus 2 again plus this expression we have, sum of the roots we are taking and this one also we are having. This value are getting cancelled. We have left with 0 is equals to alpha plus beta plus gamma into this one over here, right? Now you can see that this is equals to 0 we can take. So alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to 0. That means x square coefficient is equals to 0. Very nice. Then we have alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to 1 and this is equals to minus 2. Somebody has got the answer. Krishna Surya, Tej, very good. Shivana has got correct answer, very nice. You can see that x cube minus sum of the roots into x square plus product of the roots 2 at a time, sum of the product of the roots 2 at a time into x minus alpha, beta, gamma is equals to 0, which is equals to x cube minus 0 into x square and plus 1 into x there, minus alpha, beta, gamma is given by minus of minus 2, that is equals to be plus 2 is equals to 0. X cube plus x plus 2 is equals to 0. Very nice, very nice. Vikas has got correct answer, very nice. Lakshmi Anusha has got correct answer, very nice. A is equals to 1, B is equals to 0 you are getting. Nice. Vikshita, we need to get, instead of minus we need to take plus. Very nice. Very nice response. Thank you very much. Like the video if you are liking this question. Right. Now next we have simple concepts that biquadratic equation also we can take a relation between the coefficients the same way we are taking. Okay now. So we have equation. Let this equation has the roots here alpha, beta, gamma, delta there. Now sum of the roots we are going to take same way. This is going to be minus x cube coefficient divided by x power coef. Right. Similarly if you are writing alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus alpha delta plus beta gamma plus beta delta plus gamma delta. So if you are taking all this one here, this is representing sum of the product of the roots 2 at a time, which is going to be here x square coef divided by x power 4 coefficient. Okay now, you can write like that also. Next we have sum of the product of the roots 3 at a time, alpha beta gamma, alpha beta delta and alpha gamma delta and beta gamma delta is equals to minus d by a, which is going to be minus x coef divided by x power coef. The last one that we have left with obviously the product of the roots, that is alpha beta gamma delta, which is equals to e by a, which is equals to constant divided by x power 4 coef. That is how you are taking for any equation. If we have taken for 4th degree equation, but you can write for nth degree equation also the same way. Sum of the roots, product of the roots 2 at a time, sum of the product of the roots 3 at a time and 4 at a time, 5 at a time. At the end definitely you are going to get product of all the roots there. Okay now? And then you have transformations of the equation. This is the last topic. It will take 5 minutes only. Let us see that. Original quadratic equation that we are having. Let us say with the roots here, I am taking x square minus 7x plus 10 is equals to 0. All of you know the roots of this equation, very simple, that is 2 comma 5 we are taking. 2 comma 5 are the roots of this equation. Now I wanted to find the equation whose roots are added for this one here, are changed or added 3 to these roots here. So 2 comma 5 I am adding here, that it is going to give us 2 plus 3 is going to be 5 there, 5 plus 3 is going to be 8 over here. Directly you can write the equation here, x square minus 5 plus 8 is giving us 13x plus 5 into 8 is giving us 40. Equation is like this. But what if it is going to be very big or nth degree polynomial if you are writing? How we are going to transform that equation? That we are going to see now. You can check here. If I am writing x square minus 13x plus 40 here, this is simple to write because it is quadratic. But if there is a equation like this f of x and you are adding the root there alpha plus k, okay now, so some constant you are adding for all the roots, like beta is also one root, okay, gamma is also one root, like this you are taking, then you can, your equation will become f of x minus k is equals to 0, because you can see if you are substituting this one here in the place of x, alpha plus k minus k is getting cancelled. Obviously f of alpha we have 0 now, because alpha is the root of what equation? F of x is equals to 0. That is how we are taking the equation here. F of x minus k is equals to 0 we can take. Now I am going to show you how we are taking for quadratic also. That you can see you are taking alpha plus k and beta plus k. Your equation will be f of x minus k is equals 0. Now I am going to ask you to find the equation of the equation after adding for this equation the roots 3x square minus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now if alpha comma beta comma gamma are the roots for this equation, we don't know, but I am asking you to find the equation whose roots are going to be alpha minus 1, beta minus 1 and gamma minus 1. So what we are going to substitute in the place of x, you just have to give me that. I am going to write the equation directly. Okay, na? So please write that. How you are going to take here in the place of alpha, what you are going to write? That in the place of x, what you are going to write in this? Right, very good. I'm going to complete that. I know that x minus 1 you are writing. No, that is wrong. X plus 1 is correct. Srikar, very nice. Right, Srikar. Nice, nice. X plus 1 you are writing in the place of x, you are writing x plus 1 whole cube plus 3 into x plus 1 whole square minus x plus 1 and plus 1 is equals 0. See, I'll write in one step entire equation. Okay, na? So x cube only one time we are having. Here 3x square plus 3x square is going to give us 6x square, and here it is 3x and here 6x minus 1 if I am taking 9x minus 1 is giving us 8x there, and all the constants I am adding, that is 1 plus 3 and 1 is getting cancelled, here is giving us 4 is equals to 0. So that fast you can solve if you make the calculations in your mind, all these things. Okay, na? So you can see that if you are liking that, please like the stream. How I am writing this equation that fast. Okay, na? So if you are liking that, please like the stream and share with your friends. Name of the Telegram channel you can get it in the description. You please check the description, you are going to get it. And the last part, if you are taking m alpha m beta, f of x is equals to 0 will be transformed to obviously f of x by m there is equals to 0. For example, your equation is x square minus 2x minus let us say 6 is there, or 8 is equals to 0 is there. Our roots are 4 comma and 4 comma minus 2 comma, here if I am writing 4. Okay, na? So if you are taking these two here, and I wanted to make the roots over here as 4 comma 8 there, minus 4 comma 8, we multiplied by 2. Then you are going to take here x by 2 whole square minus 2 into x by 2 minus 8 is equals 0, which is going to be x square by 4 minus x minus 8 is equals 0, which can be written as x square minus 4x minus 32 is equals 0. This equation definitely will have the roots as minus 4 comma 8, you can check that. So instead of x you can write it as x by 2. If I am going to take here the roots multiplied by 2. So if you are multiplying by m here, you are going to write f of x by m. If you are going to divide the roots by m, alpha comma beta by m, then the equation will become here f of m into x is equals to 0. That also you can get. Okay, now I am going to keep this one here to understand, right? So thank you very much for joining this. Right, like the video, like the stream, and share with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Right, don't forget to comment and share. Thank you very much. It's your personal math mentor Venkat Santosh. Have fun, guys. Please give thumbs up in the chat box if you're going to like the video, like the stream. Thank you, Sanjana. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Have fun. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.